Hello and welcome everyone to another episode. Yes, so I have updated our rocket a little bit. I kind of did a little bit off of camera because of the fact that it really wasn't a lot that I did, and I figured I'd cut out most of that because it just didn't really need to be added. So you can see I ended up putting about 3 batteries on here, and I didn't really want to add any more than that, mostly because of the fact that I'm trying to compensate for this huge thing on here, and apparently it really didn't work out that well because we are not getting stable takeoffs. But hopefully, once again, fingers are crossed, hopefully after this mission we won't have to worry about a lot of that stuff now, will we? So I'm going to see if I can do any experiments and stuff like that. This really isn't going to amount to much, at least for around Kerbin. And yes, I said that. So we will be heading to the moon, hopefully. The way this rocket is flying right now, I really have no hope on ever reaching the moon. Come on, come on, come on. Stop wobbling so much. Oh my god, this thing is so hard to control. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. There we go. Alright. Nice and gently. Slow down a little bit. There we go. Alright. Looking amazing. Speed up. Speed up. Now we're going to lose all control again. Come on. I gotta tilt over. It's not letting me tilt the way I want to. It's not even going the way I want to. Come on. Holy crap, this is not good. There we go. Come on. Now, right this thing. Right it, right it. Come on, get back, get back. Wow, this is going to be like the worst takeoff I think I've ever had, ever since, like, probably right around, that has to go with the takeoffs that I used to have, like, when I first started playing this game. So, oh, wow, that was bad. Let's see. Hopefully we didn't really lose out on much. Definitely gonna have to start doing the orbital turn, whatever, pretty soon here, just because of that takeoff being so bad. Wow. So, let's see. I've kind of figured we would get to the moon, at least in this episode. I really have high hopes on reaching there. I really don't think we're going to have much problems getting there. I do feel like maybe it's going to be a little bit of a close encounter, but at the same time, I do know that having a lot lighter rocket will help out a lot in the end. So, I mean, the Delta V on a very small rocket is just insane compared to having a huge rocket. So, I did really hope to have some kind of like Apollo style, rocket before I would go to the moon, but I really don't think that'd even be possible with the way the research in this game really works. So, let's see. I don't want, at least I could just do a little bit more of a burn here. This should be good. So yeah, I mean, if you guys, once again, if you guys want to come up with names for my craft, you guys can submit whatever names you would like. Along with subscriber submissions, you guys can submit your crafts to me, and I will fly them. Eventually, it's, I usually like to build up a little bit of a backlog, so, there might, if I don't receive enough craft in whatever amount of time, then I will not do an episode until I feel like I have a sufficient amount of craft to do an episode. So that is kind of one of the things I think I should mention, at least for now. And yeah, that takeoff really did kind of screw us over. So, but yeah, I know the Delta V on a very, very tiny rocket is insane, so I am pretty much okay with all of this as it is right now. I think we definitely are moonshot. Definitely moonshot. So let's just get a fairly decent orbit here. That's looking pretty good. So yeah, the subscriber submissions thing, once again, is always open. I probably won't do like a career mode. I was considering doing that, but I kind of ended up changing my mind because it would really kind of screw things up because we both need to be kind of on the same page. You know, with a career mode style, you know, with a career mode style subscriber submissions, I really think we would both need to be kind of on the same page as far as what we both have unlocked. So I don't think anything like that would actually work. So let's just get this thing ready. I think we will be fine as far as getting there. I do say so myself. I don't think this thing is going to use obscene amounts of fuel. So let's just get this lined up. There we go. So let's see. 41 seconds. I think we're gonna be okay. Really do think so. We don't have the best engine in orbit, so that's the one thing I will say. If we had the smaller engine, I bet it would be a little bit better, but I don't know how much. I don't know what we'll do as far as landing is concerned, because honestly, landing on the moon is going to be a lot different. I would really much rather have a dedicated lander that I bring with me to the moon in order to land on it. I don't want to just end up showing up to the moon and just landing with a rocket. I just don't like that idea. I would rather have a much more efficient engine to land, and I would rather have, you know, actual landing legs and stuff like that. I think I have landing legs unlocked. Okay, that is going to be a lot less than what it was telling me. There we go. So let's see. This is looking pretty good. I'm okay with this. What I'm going to do, at least for now, I'm going to slow this down just a little bit. We will actually transmit some data, and Dauge, you're not going to stop me from going to the moon. So let's see. Whoa, there we go. Let's see. Where are we at right now? That is way too low. I think I ended up... I noticed that I did screw up basically getting there a little bit. So let's just... all I have to do is basically do one of... No, not one of these. If I do one of... Ooh, this is not going to be good. Let's see. I think all I have to really do, honestly, is just go like this, and we'll be alright. Yeah, that's all I had to do. Let's see. This is getting to the moon is a little bit difficult when you don't really have everything that you want. There we go. That you know, I never really trust that either, because I know this ends up changing a little bit as you get closer. I usually set it to around 50, and it usually ends up turning out pretty well. So let's see. We could probably transmit some more data. I don't know if it's really going to do anything. Yeah, that really isn't going to... You know, I'll transmit the data anyways. I'm getting some weird bugs with my music too. It just keeps on jumping around randomly. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but I definitely do. It's not really the nicest thing. Okay, so... There we go. Perfect. This is looking amazing. Let's see if the data... let's see if the science out here is different. The goo seems to be less dense here. Definitely going to transmit that data. Sounds like a very, very, very good idea. So, I think entering the sphere of influence of the moon just actually changes things just a little bit. So, we're gonna definitely have some pretty good data to send home. So, let's see. I was going to add the satellite dish too. I think I forgot to mention that, but I just was like, whatever, at the end. So, we'll do an EVA, and do an EVA report. Yeah, that definitely is some good science. So we'll keep the data. And, yeah, it looks like he's just floating there, too. That's weird, because usually it ends up pushing him away or something like that. So we'll transmit the data as well and get rid of that, because we do got some battery power to work with now. So it's really, really helping out to have all that extra battery. Now, I wonder if there's any other things I can do. I'm thinking that there is, but at the same time, there really is not very much you can do with almost no real, you know, we don't have a lander or anything like that. So, that's all we can do for right now. I'm guessing. I don't know. I feel like there is something I could have done, but whatever. God, it's just amazing, and like getting to the moon like this, it's just so much different. So it's just so much different, to be honest, compared to just playing the game in sandbox. It's just a lot different than what it normally is. So I'm sorry if you guys are just kind of like, oh my god, this is not even. The goo feels right at home here. Yeah, so apparently the goo is from the moon somehow. So we'll do another EVA, and we'll definitely probably get some more data. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, so I guess it's definitely stored here. Or, well, he stores it in his suit, I guess. He just stuffs it in a pocket or something. I don't even know how he would store the data. See, crew report. You look down at the cold gray surface. It looks really beat up with craters. Yeah, I can agree with this. So replenishing the battery is going to be our next thing. So hopefully after this mission, maybe we'll have just like an insane amount of science to where we can just replenish all, or at least unlock a solar panel to have, like, you know, a better ability as far as, even if it's like the smallest solar panel, it'd still be amazing to have. I mean, we could almost land on it. I really would like to, but at the same time I feel like we don't have enough fuel. I should really not think about things like this. We don't even have landing legs, so that probably isn't going to be a good idea. We don't even have a ladder, so, well, I mean, we don't really need a ladder to land on the moon anyway, so I think I'll hold back. I'll just do collect another set of data. Let's see, what is the stored data? Alright, yeah, I think we'll just transmit this, and we'll take another crew report. We'll do another EVA, just collect some more, and hop back in. I don't know why, too, but I still keep doing this. I keep on clicking on this to thinking that I'll end up basically getting back into the... Let's see. Well, all right. We'll collect another one. So, all right. Yeah, the crew report's saved. Everything's saved, and it looks like I think we should just be heading back home. I'm thinking after I do these burns, then after I do these burns and we get back closer to Kerbin, maybe I'll end up setting up some more data or something, but I am not 100% sure. There we go. Kind of want to go like that, but bring this down to like right there. That's perfect. So we got to add on a little bit more, I think. Let's see, where's the closest approach? There we go. Looking good. Looking perfect. Just bring this down. I wanted to get it to like 30 is kind of good, but a little bit lower is even better. Yeah, see, there's the music. I don't know. It keeps jumping around. I don't know. Did I break my game? My game is broken. So this is our first orbit around the moon. I don't know if I'd be able to handle this, to be honest. To be in a confined space. This is like, you know, like a Mercury capsule being sent to the moon and just being all by yourself inside this little tiny capsule. Just, I don't think I could handle that in any kind of way. That would just be a little scary, to be honest. So let's see. It's always when you, for me, like, you know, setting up the burns, for me the final is like basically when you're actually doing the burn itself. I would rather have more control. I usually just set up the burn to kind of have a guide point as far as where I'm going to go with my burn, and I don't really rely on it for anything else. So we made it to the moon, guys. This is amazing. I can't believe with such a small capsule and everything else, we were able to make it there relatively easily and without any real problems. So let's see. Oh no, I still got the sped up. I was like, oh, what's going on here? So let's see. Review the data. The goo seems to be less dense here. Near the moon. Alright, yeah, I think we can transmit it. I feel like we shouldn't. Yeah, I'll keep the data. I'm not going to transmit it because of the fact that if I do anything around Kerbin, it basically isn't even worth it in the first place. So that's kind of the main reasoning for that. Let's see. I feel like we're going to land along the coastline, which is actually going to be kind of good because then I could take 2 ground samples. So, let's see. I'm going to bring this up a little bit to be... Oh, I did not want to do that. Go back. Go back. I really hate it when the camera does this. Stop it. Well, I guess we're going to have to do it this way. Music, stop spazzing out. There we go. Let's see, is that going to be... Yeah, alright, I think we'll be okay. That's all I think that's like the #1 thing. A lot of people say specific things, or at least tell me I say specific things way too many times. And one of them I think has to be, you know, and the other one I always think I say is, I think we'll be okay. So, let's see. Can I transfer battery? This is the one thing I've never actually done before. If I... Oh my god, you can. I've never actually done that before. I did not know you can actually move around electric charge. I just want to take enough to do maybe 1 transmission or something like that, because I feel like that might help us a little bit. Perfect. So let's get rid of this stage. I think I'll do a little bit of a burn in order to... You know what? Yeah, I don't even need to slow us down. I think we're pretty good the way it is right now. So let's get rid of this stage. See you later. You served us well. And let's get back to the surface. I feel like we're going to land in the water, but there's a part of me that's really hoping we land somewhere near the coastline. Which, either one is really going to be alright. I would just prefer to land a little bit closer to the ground. Or at least I should say that, like, the more of the coast. That way I can take more science experiments. Let's see. Maybe we'll land like right in between these islands or something. That would still be pretty amazing if we did. Or at least close to them. Turn off the SAS too. Oh, we don't really need it right now. Yeah, I think they would be dead right now. And oh yeah, by the way too, I watched Gravity. And if you want to hear my review on Gravity, I'll probably end up talking more about it on my main series, my sandbox series, because I would really, there's a lot I gotta say about that movie. I hate sounding like a pessimist, but there's a part of me that just didn't like the movie. That's all I can say. So, but yeah, it's definitely amazing stuff, though. Pretty decent movie, but I'm parts of it I didn't like. But once again, I am a pretty big pessimist when it comes to movies. So, yeah. Let's see. We are going to be pretty close to land, I think. Let's see. I'm going to speed this up. I really don't. Maybe I can swim all the way over there, but I don't really think I should. But if I do, I'll probably end up doing that. I don't know. We are pretty close to the waters, or I mean to the land, so. Yeah, just look away. That way we can get a little bit better frame rate. Let's see. I think it's somewhere a little bit below 1,000 is when the parachutes actually deploy. Yeah, there we go. It's like 500, but I always like to be safe about it because I would rather not lose the entire capsule and basically all of the data that we just got going to the moon. So, yeah. Let's see. Should I swim all the way over there to collect a land sample? That seems like a very far distance. Let's see. When we land here and all that stuff, we'll figure it out. Oh my god. There we go. Now, I want to position this thing to where the hatch is easily accessible compared to the rest of the craft because I don't want to... Oh, you can see under... Oh, that's cool. It's like a submarine. I want the hatch to be, like, somewhat accessible. So, it looks like we're, like, sinking almost. That would be really bad. That would be a very, very bad thing. So we'll do an EVA, and we'll take another EVA report. This is the most precarious situation. Oh, that's great. We'll keep the data, and we'll take... Can we take a ground sample, please? Oh yeah, there we go. Take a surface sample. If taking a sample of water, it appears to dramatically increase the surface humidity of anything it touches. Yeah, I can believe that. Oh yeah, we can't really take another EVA report right now. That just won't work. So we'll get in. There we go. And I don't think we can actually submit anything. But the stuff is stored. Now, how far away from the land are we? Does this seem like a good idea to swim that far? Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. So let's just end this mission right now. And I feel like we got a fairly good amount of data. Let's see, can we take another... no. No. And... yeah, I feel like we got a good enough data, so let's recover the vessel. Yeah, that's definitely a good amount of science that we have acquired. Wow. Yeah, that is definitely a lot of science. Yeah, the EVA report from space just above the moon's east far side crater. Wow, that actually got us a majority of the science along with the mystery goo around the moon and the orbit around the moon. I mean, a lot of this stuff got us a lot of science. Wow, that is amazing. So we're done with that. Let's unlock some stuff now that we're at it. So we definitely just got ourselves some solar panels. Let's see, am I still going to be able to... Amazing. Absolutely amazing. So we got ourselves a new battery. We got ourselves some lights. And, oh my god, this is... Even Doggy is unbelievably happy right now. Just unbelievably happy. I could not... I just can't believe I've actually unlocked this much stuff in one mission. So, we're gonna get... we'll get our SAS unit that I was talking about, because yeah, we really definitely need an SAS unit right now. And oh my god, so much stuff. We will unlock some new engines, the solid rocket boosters. Dauge just can't believe what just happened right now, along with me. It looks like a lot of this stuff is getting a little bit more expensive to unlock. Oh my god, 160 science just for this stuff. So, let's see. This will get us another satellite core. This looks like it's mostly the plane stuff, which I'm not really concerned about, at least right now. And wow, this stuff seems like it's kind of worth it, but not really. What I'm more interested in is all of this. This is all good stuff here. And this is all good stuff, along with this too. Wow. Yeah, so anyways, guys, check out at the end of this video in the upper right hand corner is going to be the not the subscriber for the week, but the featured person of the week. Go ahead and check out their channel. Definitely some good stuff. And yeah, so if you like what you see here, subscribe. There's always more to come. To all you new people, welcome. And yeah, I will see you next time.